You know how the story goes. Too hot, too cold, too hard, too soft. Well, Goldilocks wasn't looking for something better. She was looking for what was right. If I had to guess, you've been doing some version of that too. This role feels like too much. That season feels like not enough. You keep adjusting, keep showing up, keep asking why something that looks good on paper still doesn't feel quite right. Well, Goldilocks found it, but not because she kept settling, because she finally stopped and asked the honest question, what's actually right for me? That's what this episode is about. Your purpose, the best of what you bring, is the thing that when you're living from it, it finally feels like it's just right. Hi, friend. If we haven't met yet, I'm Christina Ryan, a faith-based purpose and leadership coach, helping you uncover the false beliefs holding you back so you can live and lead on purpose with light. We are in week 4 of Summer on Purpose. And if you're just joining us, go back and start at episode 1. We're building one episode at a time, and you don't want to miss what we've laid down. This week, we're bringing it all together for the roots phase. Now, if you stay with me in this episode, you're going to walk away with 3 keys. A clear picture of what purpose actually is, and it's not what most people think. A way to read what your life has already been telling you. And the language you need to name the best of what you bring. The week 4 reflection guide is linked below. You can grab it in the description. Now, are you ready? Let's get into it. And we start with purpose itself, because most people have been looking for it in the wrong place. So here's the first key. Purpose is already in you. Most people treat purpose like it's a destination, like it's somewhere out there. And if they pray long enough and work hard enough, or finally make the right move at the right time, they'll arrive at it. And so they spend years waiting to feel ready, waiting for the clarity to come, and all the while quietly wondering if they missed it somewhere along the way. Well, here's what's actually happening. You see, purpose isn't a destination you reach. It's already present in you, and it shows up as the best of what you bring to others. Not what you're capable of in general, not the version of you that's performing well. It's the best of what you bring, the thing that when it's present in the room, it leaves all of the people around you different than they were before you arrived. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Did you catch that? Prepared in advance, before the career you're building, before the decision you're wrestling with, before this season right now. Those works were already prepared before you got there, which means you're not here to invent your purpose. You're here to uncover it, to clear away what's been sitting on top of it until what was always there can finally be seen. And that's what these 4 weeks have been exactly. You've been clearing away what was covering it, the labels that weren't yours, the beliefs that were driving you from the wrong place, and the noise that made it hard to hear what was actually true. So this week, we're going to give it a name. So if purpose is already in you, the best of what you bring, well, the question becomes, how do you know when you're actually living from it? Well, your life has been answering that question for years. You just needed the right lens to see it. And friend, that's the second key. Your life is sending you some signals. I want you to think about the last time that you felt genuinely just frustrated at work. Not tired and not overwhelmed, but frustrated. You know, the kind of friction where something in you is just resisting, where the work is fine, the role is fine, the people are fine, but the way you're being asked to operate just doesn't fit. It isn't fine. Now, think about the opposite. Think about the last time that work felt effortless, not easy, but right. The kind of energy where you lost track of time because you were fully in it, where what you were contributing felt like exactly the best of what you have to give. See, both of those experiences have been sending you the same message. Frustration is often a signal that you're being asked to bring something that isn't the best of what you carry. Fulfillment is often a signal that you're in it. This isn't about designing a perfect life. It's about understanding what you were made to bring and making more decisions from that place. In John 10:10, Jesus says, I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Not a perfect life, not an easy life, but a full one. And that fullness is connected to purpose, not as a reward for finally figuring it all out, but as a lived reality when you're operating from the best of what God placed in you. The people I've coached who finally get language for their purpose don't just feel better about their work. They start reading their own life differently. The frustrated seasons, well, they start to make sense. And the seasons that felt effortless, well, those make sense too. You haven't been getting mixed signals. You've been getting consistent ones. The signals can tell you when you're in it and when you're not. But there's a gap between reading the signals and being able to name what you carry, specifically enough to build from it, decide from it, and then share it with the people around you. And closing that gap is our third key. Name what you carry. You can feel your purpose without being able to name it. Most people do. But until you have specific, accurate language for how you're actually wired, it's kind of hard to build from it. It's hard to make decisions from it, and it's hard to share it with the people in your life who need to understand it. 1 Corinthians 12 tells us that every person carries a different gift, a different function, and that those differences are intentional. They're not random, they're not accidental. They are placed for a purpose that benefits the people around you. Your purpose is specific, and it deserves specific language. Here's what I mean. There are 4 categories that shape how your purpose comes through. The first one is your natural advantage. It's what you do effortlessly. It's the thing that people ask you for before you even offer it. The ability that comes so naturally, you almost don't count it because it never felt hard. Then there's your acquired skills. Those are what you've developed through practice and discipline and intentional growth. These didn't come naturally. They came through years of showing up and getting better. Your pull passion is what fires you up. It's the cause that you can't walk away from, the problem that won't leave you alone. It's your line in the sand, what you've cared about across years, across roles, across seasons, without ever deciding to. And then finally, there's your origin strength. That's the strength that came out of your hardest season, what you can offer now because of what you've been through. Every person has a unique combination across those 4 categories. Mine are recruiter, messenger, desire fulfiller, and empathetic strength. My natural advantage is inviting people in. It's not just that people follow, it's that they can start to believe that they can. My acquired skill is communication. I've developed the ability to take complex ideas and make them land in a way that actually reaches people. My pull passion is elevating the experience. I care deeply about how people feel in the spaces I create. And my origin strength is empathy. What I've walked through gave me the ability to make people feel genuinely seen. That combination is mine, and it shapes every yes, every no, and every season that I'm building toward. And you have your own, friend. The Purpose Factor Assessment was built to do exactly this work. It combines personal purpose discovery with suggested action steps. Not just a profile, but a path forward. There are 685 possible combinations, and your results are specific to you. It's linked below. It's $49. It'll take you about 20 minutes. And if you want to leave this roots phase with more than a feeling, if you want actual language for the best of what you bring, that's your next step. Before we close today, I want to take a moment. I want you to think about the signals that your life has already been sending you. The work that energized you, those seasons that frustrated you, the contributions that left people different than they were before you showed up. You've been carrying your purpose this whole time. And here's the truth that I want you to take with you. Your purpose isn't something you build from nothing. It's the best of what you already bring, placed in you long before anyone ever asked you to prove yourself. That's the work that we've been doing. And it matters more than it might have felt in the middle of it. 4 weeks in the roots phase. 4 weeks of real questions, honest answers, and clearing away what was covering the truest thing about you. Even when it felt slow, even when the answers came in pieces, something was shifting, and that's what the light does. It isn't the absence of darkness. It lives within, and sometimes it just needs to be uncovered. That's what these 4 weeks were for. Next week, we move into phase 2, relationships. And if the roots phase was about knowing who you are, the relationships phase is about the people you're doing life with and how your purpose changes the way that you show up for them. You can't do that work well without a foundation. You have one now. Let's build on it. You are not behind. You are not too late. The best of what you bring has been present in you longer than you have had language for it. This summer, you're learning to live from it. Here's this week's challenge. I want you to share your purpose with someone that you trust. If you've taken the Purpose Factor assessment, share those results. If you haven't yet, share what this episode helped you see, what you know about the best of what you bring, even if the language is still forming. Say it out loud to a friend, a spouse, a mentor, your team. Something changes when you speak it instead of just sitting with it. The people around you deserve to know what you're made of. And honestly, so do you. You can use the Week 4 reflection guide to get clear before that conversation. Don't forget, it's linked below. And if you're ready to go deeper, the Purpose Factor Assessment, well, it's also linked below. Again, $49, about 20 minutes of your time, 685 different combinations. Your results, friend, are specific to you. Now, would you drop a comment? What's one signal your life has been sending you that this episode helped you name? I read every one. And then share with hashtag Summer on Purpose. I would love to celebrate with you. Don't forget to come back next week. We're moving into phase 2, relationships. And it starts with the people already in your story. Subscribe so you're here when it drops. Until next week, live and lead on purpose with light.